Do you know this tree? This is a palm tree. But let me shock you. This type of tree, long tree like this, is old school.
I'm not here speaking loud. Say it again.
This type of tree, long tree like this, is old school. Let me show you a new type of palm tree that is very short. You will harvest it on the ground. So stay tuned on this video as I take you to MERCYLAND Estate, where they are planting a dwarf palm tree, which you can actually harvest just with your hand. And the good news also is, within a space of 3 years, you can start harvesting. But this one will take you up to 8 years
to 10 years
before you can start harvesting. But this one, within a space of 3 years, you can start harvesting. Stay to the end of this video. We are right here in MERCYLAND, 25 acres.
Yes,
of
MERCYLAND
land.
Farm Estate.
Okay, MERCYLAND Farm Estate. And here you guys have palm tree plantation,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Wow. The short one, I can see this is very short.
Yes.
You know, those days, what we know is the tall one.
After 15 years.
15 years.
You wait for
After 15 years.
You wait for almost 15 years
Before
before you can see
harvesting.
seed.
Huh.
Before you can see seed.
Okay, but this one, within how many years before you start?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Well, let's see. You can actually. There are some that the last time I came here, I noticed that there are some that are already fruiting already. That is already fruiting.
So already have fruits as well. And seeds.
Okay, this one is already fruiting, or they've harvested already.
All right. So we've harvested the first batch.
Okay.
Another one is already coming out.
Okay.
Again, we still have some that we've not harvested right there.
Wow. But what is special about this particular palm tree? They call it palm tree, right?
Yes, it's palm tree.
Palm tree. You can use to do oil, palm oil, and
the kernel.
The kernel.
Also, you can use it for
oil too. But this
ointment and all that.
Yes, for
cream
skincare and the rest. And also even the leaves can be used to build house.
They use it for baskets, for brooms.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that comes out from the palm tree. Leaves.
You know, the first time I came here, when you told me that you can actually plant this and in 3 years it will start fruiting.
Yes.
It was surprising because I remember from what I used to know that you need 15 years to plant it for it to grow, and it has to be tall. Most time it's usually tall.
Climb before you can have.
But this species is actually unique.
The species is unique because it's done by a special professor, and we followed. You know, some of these things you invest, you think that it's not going to be, but boom! Suddenly you just realize that wow, is this for real? And by 3 years, practically 3 years, you already have. But usually they ask us to give, another 6 months. Let it settle properly. Well. Then after 3.5 years, just start harvesting your money back. And when you harvest, wait for another few months, you start seeing seed coming up.
And it can last for how many years can this last?
As long as the palm tree has a long life. Closer to cockroach. So it has a long span of life. And you just keep harvesting. And you can see the space. You don't need too much space as the previous one that you have to give some wide centimeter.
Okay. I say the spacing.
Spacing is not that much.
This is like 2 jump. 1, 2. This is like 2 jump now. You plant here.
Yeah.
This is like 1 jump. Not 1 jump. That's like 2 jump.
So you can see they are planted close. Before, if it's the other parts, they tell you that you have to give some wide gap before you can, because they don't have to be close to each other. But this, technology, science, more discovery has made us to get this done. So if you want to do palm oil, we are also putting up a palm oil mill here.
Yes, okay.
So as we're harvesting, processing into final palm oil. I mean, very soon if you see MERCYLAND palm oil, I mean, you don't have to. That's also a way of, eradicating hunger and also adding to the economy.
Jobs and
I mean, that's internal thing. I mean, you don't have to go that far, and it also helps all of us together. I mean, as a nation, that beyond property, beyond just building house, you can also build.
Yeah, other things you can do with your land.
Yeah,
like this particular MERCYLAND now, you can actually get acres in this. And for those of you who are abroad and you are afraid that if I invest, go into farming, people will take they will cheat me.
Yeah.
So you can just do this one. You plant it. You program yourself when you will come. But let's say you come back every 2 years, every 1 year.
Yeah.
So you just plant this, fence it round. It doesn't need much maintenance.
Yes.
Doesn't need much maintenance. You just plant it. Forget about it.
And less workers.
Less workers. You just plant it, forget about it. When you forget about it, then in 3.5 years, come back. You bring people home, they harvest, and
you are good to go.
You're good to go, and you make money from one effort.
Yes, like what you said, you can see ridges, you can see beds. We call these beds in farming. Yeah, we do cucumber, we do watermelon, we do maize, we do, all sorts of cash crops and all that. But, when you go to a level, when you want to transcend and you're like, I don't have time, I can't be coming to farm all the time. That was where this idea came. This very less stressful, just your first 6 months, making sure and after 3 months, you start seeing it coming out. And you are good. You don't have to do too much. Lining up drips and all that.
Yeah.
If you don't have that time, this is a very good. Just plant and go and sleep and wait for your time. Anything 1 year, you don't have to do anything rigid anymore. And that works for people who felt that.
Especially those who don't have the time, who don't want to go into the dirty, they call it dirty work, work, and those who are who are too farmers,
to enter bush.
for tush farmers, and those of you who are in diaspora who want to get into farming but you don't know which crop you can focus on, and people will not cheat you. So you can go into this oil palm tree. And it's a good one. And the good part is you can actually tell us about how they can own acres in this estate. Tell us about it.
So somebody will say acres. What is acres? Okay. You'll be hearing acres. So acres is 6 plots of land.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is an acre. So after then, to get an acre, just 2 million, right?
With 2 million now, you can get 6 plots in MERCYLAND Estate, right here in Ogun State. When I say Ogun State, you will think that Ogun State is far. This where I'm standing is less than 25 minutes to Ikeja. So because this is interchange, is when you get to interchange, the road that goes to Shagamu, the other one that goes to Abeokuta. So this is about 25 minutes drive to Ikeja. So you can rest assured that you will not have any challenge in advancing it and taking it to city. In short, farmers can even come here and get it from there.
And buy from there.
And you know what? The last time I came to these houses, I saw a farm just close to where that my client got 30 acres. One of my clients got 30 acres in this estate. And when I was interviewing the guy's name is Osaz. I was interviewing him that who owns this farm. He told me that that the boss is in Lagos, that the boss only comes there once in a month, and what they are doing, they are planting different things. I said, who are your markets? He said they just come, they truck, they pack it to Lagos. That they supply to ShopRite, they supply to all these places. And they were doing they plant sweet corn, cucumber, garbage, green beans.
Yes, green beans.
And they have permanent staff there. They have and the farming is here to stay, and people will surely eat every single day, no matter how hard the economy is. People will surely eat. And the good thing is about this is you have a land which is yours, which is real estate, and you now combine it with farming, you can be rest assured that you will make money from your land, because the land will appreciate. Apart from that, you also make money from that's what we call cash flow from the produce that you are planting.
You can start building.
You can almost start building. Like this one now, palm tree plantation is, for me, is best for you if you're in diaspora, because in 3 years you can start harvesting, and it can start when you plant once, it's produced for life. And I don't think that you will be alive safe to will see the end of this, because keep on producing. So I would strongly recommend, with 2 million now, for 1 acre you can own 1 acre here, and apart from that, with 500,000 you can own a plot. And also the good part is you can pay this in 4.5 years. We have payment plan up to 4.5 years.
And for those that are abroad, we have, if you want to pay in euro, if you don't want to pay in naira currency, which will be easier for you, your 200 euro, we give you an acre of land.
See?
Fantastic.
See, so imagine that.
2 million, just connect it. So if you want to pay in euro, there are easy ways to also pay. In case you feel the naira is much, 2 million, 2 million. But when it's in euro or pounds, it's just, for instance, for those that are abroad, just 40 euro every month. For 4.5 years. How much is 40 euros? Some use it to buy bread. So if you feel, let me just be dropping this change, you get it done. For your children, we should also consider nothing you do abroad that you not bring back home. This is a way of getting things back and while you are still there doing some stuff. So it's a good way to go. Good way to go.
What are you seeing on ground?
Okay, I saw money there.
There is big money to make in that farm.
There's big money.
And what does it take you to own your own farm? In MERCYLAND, Ogun State.
Tell them.
All you need to do is to acquire an acre.
No,
or more.
More acres.
More acres. Like that farm is sitting on 18 acres. Imagine that. Now, an acre will just cost you only 2 million naira. And you can buy up to 6.
No, more than 6.
Or more than 6.
One of my clients just bought 30 acres. One of my clients just bought 30 acres.
You know?
How?
And to just 2 million naira, you can be on a journey to start your investment and own
a plot.
The
good thing also is you are owning this plot. You're also having cash flow because you're using to plant palm tree. And I can assure you that plant it in the next 3 years. You can start investing. And that alone is a gold mine for you. Tell them.
If you are buying an acre for just 2 million naira, you could either start from 3 months to 4.5 years to pay. Okay, so it's very quite interesting. So it means that you can even start with 15,000 naira to be paying monthly.
Every month 15,000 naira.
Every month 15,000 naira. Before you know it, you become a landowner. You know,
this is an opportunity.
It's an amazing opportunity.
I know one thing
that you can't afford to miss.
You know, even me too. Just the first time I came to this houses, just seeing all this, I couldn't bear it. I have to get my own too. I also have.
It's very massive.
Acres here also because I want to also go into farming.
Yes.
Because people will surely eat. There's hunger in Nigeria, and people need food. And if you can solve that problem, I can assure you that
you become a millionaire.
See, this is an opportunity.
Yes.
The number on the screen is a number. Call us now so that we can help you to own multiple acres in this MERCYLAND estate. It is right here in Interchange, about 25 minutes to Ikeja. Give us a call. Let's assist you in making that happen. One word for our prospects over there. What do you advise them?
One word: buy now, so that you don't regret later.
Rema.
Just
Rema.
buy it.